Welcome to this video where we are going to share that we have decided about something really important which will be interesting for you, and it has something to do with this shirt where it's tangled on it.
It took us really long to make this decision, but we finally decided that we will go to Cancun to the 10-day retreat from Dr. Joe Dispenza.
It's not 10-day retreat, it's 10-day follow-up retreat for only advanced students.
Yeah, this will be our third time that we go to Dr. Joe in Cancun. First time was like an absolutely novel creation for us, like something unimaginable that we could ever go there.
And I lost my suitcase, and I didn't have my suitcase for 7 days. And I had to buy new t-shirts, and I bought this one.
Petra loves Tangled. It's her favorite movie.
One of them. But this t-shirt is already almost worn out. But I was still wanting to put it in this video so I could give it like very nice time with us all.
Yeah. Well, but then after that 7-day retreat, we were saying, okay, we don't really need to go to a week long anymore.
We've done this, we've seen Cancun.
Next time we would only do a follow-up retreat, like this usually 3-4 day retreat that Dr. Joe offers as well. But on the last day of that 7-day retreat, Dr. Joe announced to us that next year will be a 10-day retreat for the first time ever, and it will be a week long plus advanced follow-up.
Yeah, and we were thinking, I was thinking, there's no way we are going here, you know, it's so expensive, very pricey. And I let it go, but Raphael didn't.
I really wanted to go. So we booked tickets and we went again for the second time last year.
And then last year I said, we've done it all. We've done follow-up, we've done advanced in Cancun. There is nothing which can beat it. And
then Dr. Joe surprised us again with a 10-day advanced follow-up, meaning that there will be only people that have been to at least 1 week-long retreat before. And this is totally new because the Dr. Joe retreats, they're always very similar. The 7-day retreats, we have done a few of them and they were always pretty much the same day by day. So we can already predict them, we already know it very well. But advanced follow-up, he has never done a 10-day retreat, so we are totally curious how he will fill this time, because it needs his creativity now. He doesn't have the fixed program anymore. He needs to come up with stuff, and we're really curious where he will take us.
We are going to leave in few days towards Mexico already, and if you would like to watch our way to get there, and we can share also about our trip and airplanes and everything what we are doing to get to that retreat and how we are preparing and how we are digesting the retreat. We can make videos from every day for you and for us as well, because we can then see and remember and say, oh, I liked we were there and it was so nice. And just remember these times, because we really want to have it recorded. And we also will have a little stop in America where we will go to our stores where we love certain foods. So
yeah, we really planned it especially for us because we love America, and we decided that this time we will not travel in advance or afterwards to America as well, because it would just be too much. We just focus on the Dr. Joe retreat now for these 10 days, but we managed to find a flight with a long layover in Dallas. And so we will have already a car rented and a hotel booked. And we have planned to go to certain stores. We need to get Petra the sprouts.
Don't say that yet. Don't say that yet. We have to say it in the video. We have to say it later.
So Petra has a really nice goodie.
I have a great relationship with Sprouts and with Whole Foods in America.
They're just amazing, these stores.
And they make this thing which is called Cocoa Rolls, and they are partly dipped in chocolate, but you know, we don't have to discuss about this because we can't get it in Europe anywhere. I checked all the stores everywhere and online stores, and we really can't get them here. So basically the Cocoa Rolls are the reason why we go to America.
And also I'm a really huge fan of the Bass Pro Shops. I was there first time last year and I was totally amazed. It was huge, and all these like it looked so cool. It was like a little museum. I really loved it, and I saw that a lot of Americans wear the Bass Pro brands, the merch, the hats and the shirts.
So we have to get Bass Pro stuff.
I really want to have that too. I'm not a hunter or fisher, but in case I would decide to become one, I would be ready then.
Yeah, but when we were booking or thinking about booking Dr. Joe's retreat, we were thinking that we might not be super financially ready for this retreat. And, you know, we are tuning in meditations and we are aligning. And then Dr. Joe decided, or the staff and Cephalon, they decided to postpone the registration for the retreat so we could actually somehow make it work. And in those 2 weeks or 3 weeks it was postponed, we could decide really that we could register there, and then we got a ticket. And then we were still back and forth deciding for a few months until recently, like a few weeks ago, if we really should go or should not go, if we should book tickets or not, if we should cancel everything or not, because, you know, it's getting really pricey. We are unlimited creators. We are tuning into our future, but also sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable to travel 12 hours in a train, 16 hours in an airplane, then 3 hours in an airplane, you know, then be in Mexico, 6-7 hours difference, and then come back the whole way back. So it's a big decision and it's very big traveling, but there's always something happening on the way, and we want to share everything with you, all the process. So if you're interested in our process and everything what we see there, and maybe we can get even somebody who could share with us something, who knows, then we can really do videos like this for you too.
And I think we will see some of you at the retreat as well. We read from you in the comments that you were going as well, so we're looking forward to see you. And I just wanted to share once more how we came to make the decision in the end, because there are a lot of arguments on both sides always, and one thing that stuck with me was like that money will always be, but we will not be.
This is Czech saying.
You know, it's an excuse.
Money
like
will
we
be
still
and
need
we
to
will not be. Yeah.
still need to make smart financial decisions.
Yeah.
But it is true, and we never regret the things that we did. We usually just regret the things that we didn't do, and we trust that we are creating abundance in a level that we will really be safe and secure in the future as well. And another thing was when we actually decided that we will cancel it. We decided at night, and then the next morning we woke up, or I woke up with this feeling that I made a wrong decision. And before we decided to cancel, I had this feeling like, no, even though it's quite neutral because I have been so detached from this possibility emotionally, so I don't break my heart when I actually decide to not go, but I felt this slight hope and wish or longing in my heart that I actually want to be there. But then we said, okay, we'll not go. But the next morning when I woke up, I was like, no, this is the wrong decision. And we changed our plans and we decided that we will go.
We'll uncover everything on the way. And we just know now that we were planning to go because the Cancun retreat is in
Riviera
Maya. And we were supposed to go to Tulum, but we saw a lot of videos about Tulum, and we saw how much we will be traveling and how much it is to travel to Tulum. And before the retreat, we made sure that we'll be in Cancun already a few days ahead, because last year, the first time we went to Cancun, it was a snowstorm in Europe, and we were having a delay of 1 whole day, 24 hours to get to the retreat. So we wanted to make sure that we'll be on time everywhere. So we picked a few more days before Dr. Joe's retreat. So we'll be staying in Playa del Carmen, so you can see us there if you want to meet with us. And also we canceled the Tulum because the taxis in that area and all this organization about these trips seemed to us like great idea to do, but we really wanted to truly focus only on the retreat feeling and getting the most out of this amazing follow-up. And I have a feeling now that Dr. Joe is opening up a little bit more about dimensions, traveling through dimensions, about realities change, and also sometimes he mentions these amazing beings which are healing people, which give you upgrade of your body, which give you guide how to live your life or what to do in life, which will totally spark the fire in your heart for something which you wouldn't even think about. Our friend also got in meditation information that he should become a sound healer, and he was like, what is that? And he started to follow it and he loves it. So hello, Georg. And we are thinking that, or I am feeling, not thinking, that this retreat will be more about not the 3D, not the healing the body, creating abundance, but it all comes. If you read some alchemist books, the alchemists are already abundant and healthy people, and the alchemists are already mastering this. So it's time for us to go in more into the mystical and to meet ourselves. And it's very slowly processing us into that retreat now. And I have done, for example, last weekend, this pelvic floor retreat with women it was just 1 day retreat, or I don't know how to name it in English. Workshop. Actually, we were connecting. I did some of those in the past, but this time I had a feeling I connect to my body more than, and the pelvic floor is only a tool or the way how to connect to the body better than when we connect to the heart, for example, in Dr. Joe's meditations. So if you are struggling and being pulled out of your body all the time and it's not your decision, it is caused by trauma.
What do you mean pulled out of the body?
You know, when you are overly stimulated by outside world, I mean the 3D world. When you
so
hold
like
your
that you
phone,
ground yourself fully in your physical body again.
Yes. Then we have to really ground us, and I never knew that, but when I did meditations, you know, Dr. Joe's, for example, Botek, Blessing of the Energy Centers from Dr. Joe, I was like, okay, here I'm sending love, here I'm sending happiness, you know, and I'm working with this energy somehow. But I had a still feeling that I am like sliding through surface. And I processed, not on that workshop, but through the days, through process of my own, that when I am tuning into the energy, which I want to anchor in my body, I have to really feel the love which I want my body to feel without words. I don't know how, do you get me?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you say, okay, I wanna heal my stomach because I have ulcers there, or I have some stomach pain, I want to feel their love. I'm sending their love. Okay, everybody knows. But the love is on the surface. And now I can really feel how it feels to be loved, you know, how it is to be loved. And you can feel about, okay, maybe my dog, maybe I love my dog, okay, that love. My dog can feel loved like that, okay. And then I process it and I put that love in my stomach, and I just try to just lighten it up in there, the love. I don't put it in there actually. I just put there my attention and just be attentive, be present with the love in my stomach, and start to feel and allow me even feel this love feeling in my stomach. You know, and if it doesn't work, I can also like contract, or I can do something with the muscles. And with pelvic floor is much easier because you can still contract those muscles, which we have few muscle groups which are holding our pelvic floor and so on. So it's easier to get there and easier to be in a body then. You can anchor yourself much better. But it's really cool to play with this, because this way the love is yours and it's your way and it's for you, and you feel it your way in your own body, and nobody ever going to dictate you how to feel things in your body. And if you open your in the morning Instagram, like sometimes I do, and there is million advices of how to live your life better, because it convinces you that your life is not good enough, like the way you're living it in this moment, then you can just tune into your pelvic floor or into wherever your body takes you, and you can just anchor yourself there and ask, for example, only a feeling, how am I feeling in this? How am I feeling in my stomach when I look in this? Or how am I feeling wherever you have a problem and you want to heal that? How am I feeling? How do you feel there? And you can just imagine that you are calling into that area and ask it how it's feeling, and then where does it feel good? And the body gives you responses, and body will communicate with you. Okay, I feel better when I don't look at my Instagram. I feel better when I cook me something warm, some warm tea, and I just look outside at nature, and it makes me feel calmer. And this, where it's really in bliss, my stomach or your pelvic floor or wherever. So it's amazing process which I'm going through, and I am understanding now the communication with the body, that is not only through words and all these things, but it also can be just anchoring you into the body, and then enlighten or basically call there the emotions which you want to have there. Was I at least clear, or was it understandable for men as well, or women?
I understand it the way that we can put our attention in our body, like consciously want to be more in the body, arrive in the body more, and just calm down with it, and like sense the small sensations, the small processes that are happening, like this, that we could just relax into that and sense it more.
Maybe also amazing thing which I do lately, and I'm playing with the breath a lot, and I love oxygen advantage and Buteyko breathing a lot. And if you really need to anchor yourself in a body, and usually we used to say, hey, breathe really, you know, take a deep inhale, deep exhale, try to take the gentlest, the softest inhale ever. You will be the most present ever with your body, ever. And then try to take the most gentlest exhale from your body, so you don't even feel how the air is coming out, and be very attentive that it has to be like honey, like absolute velvet, and it will totally anchor you in your body, this breath. Just to make it the softest, the slowest, and the slowing down and the softening everything basically anchors us, because we have to be so aware that we are doing this, that it's happening, then it's much more
you're conscious of your body then.
Yeah, it's much more grounding that than when we do it like and now we have to do something, instead of like really like.
That's really true.
Yeah,
you can try it for yourself, and you can really sense that.
Did you try it now?
Yeah, like you already showed me before. You explain it very well.
Okay, so because it's my experience and I play with this now, and I also know that a lot of people, when they do Dr. Joe's meditations, they sometimes are escaping, you know, into their mind. You know, mind is offering us millions of things to watch, or millions of programs like TV, you know, it can switch to anything which you would be interested in, and it still wants your attention. But the body wants also your attention, and you can calm it just by this. You can call yourself into your body just because of the little slow breath. And Raphael is already saying this video is not only about our decision making, but also a different thing, how to ground yourself in a body. But I believe that if you watch us and if you are going to be with us, you know that you will always get some more benefits for you there, and you will be much more connected to yourself. I believe that when people are more connected to themselves, they can't never hurt anybody because they feel themselves so much that they can't hurt animal, they can't do anything, which is not very
That's actually our
nice.
mission.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta pack. We're gonna get ready for our trip. We're looking very forward to it, and we look forward to also show you and have you with us on this journey.
We will definitely show you what we are packing even.
And don't ever, ever, ever forget that you're unlimited. Thank you so much for being with us today. And if you would like to share some more time with us, we also have this video here for you.